లేదు తెలుసా నెంబర్ చెప్పు. 970 అయ్యో అంతే పోదు.
970-168-5769.
ఎన్ని నెంబర్లు బేకార్ ఐఫోన్ బేకార్ ఫోన్.
ఎదిగిరన్నా ఎదిగిరన్నా
మీ నెంబర్ ఉంది సేవ్ చేస్తా. రెడీ పంపి బిడ్డ ఇక్కడ పెట్టు. ఇప్పుడు పంపిస్తాను. హాయ్
సరిపోతుంది కదా వైడ్. కరెక్ట్గా ఇటు కట్ అవుతే ఇటువైపు ఎక్స్ట్రా నుంచి ఉంటారు కదా, సరిపోతుంది.
మనీ మనీ
కాదు వాళ్ళ డాడీ చేయాలి అన్న
కరెక్ట్ ఉంది. హైకోర్టులో రావాలి.
రారు మరి
మనీ రాస్తారు.
వాళ్ళు వచ్చినప్పుడు ఇటు తీసుకుంటూ లైబ్రరీ తీసి మీరే నేను లింక్ ఇస్తాను సార్. 929 స్కానర్ పంపిస్తాను, మీ ఫేస్ రీడింగ్కి మీకు మీది వచ్చేస్తాయి మీ ఫోటోలు. 929-0745-939.
ఇది ఉంది. ఇదేనా ఇదేనా థ్యాంక్ యూ.
మనీ
చేసి
ఏ కనెక్షన్
మైక్ నేను కాదు మాది ఓన్లీ ఇదే
ఎక్కడిది ఏ ఏరియా మాకు హ్యాబిట్స్లో ఉంది జంపాడులో ఉంది
రాదు మైక్ రాదు
రేపు రేపు మీటింగ్ ఏం ఆఫర్ ఉంది మాకు ఏం ఆఫర్ ఉంది
ఇదండి లోపల ఉన్నా డోర్ దగ్గరే ఉన్నాడు. సరే సరే
ఇప్పుడు ఎంత కట్టాలి మేడం
సార్ నేనే తీస్తున్నాను.
ఇప్పుడు ఎంత కట్టాలమ్మా సిస్టర్ సరే నేను ఇప్పుడు హైకోర్టులో ఉన్నాను అసోసియేషన్ హాల్లో ఉన్నా అక్కడ నేను ఇప్పుడు హైకోర్టులో ఉన్నాను అసోసియేషన్ హాల్లో అక్కడ సాయంకాలం కట్టేస్తాను మీరు పంపించండి నేను కట్టేస్తాను నేను హైకోర్టు అడ్వకేట్ సుప్రీం కోర్టు అడ్వకేట్ ఇప్పుడు మీటింగ్లో ఉన్నాను సుప్రీం కోర్టు కొద్దిసేపు కట్టామా ఐటీ తర్వాత ఉదయం కట్టాను సిస్టర్ లింక్ పంపేయండి సిస్టర్ 9501 వాట్సాప్ ఫైవ్ సార్ it is sir.
అది వాళ్ళకు పెడితే ఫోటోలు ఎలా వస్తాయి? ఇక్కడ పెడితే
dignitaries, and esteemed member of the bar. Good evening to all. On behalf of Telangana High Court Advocate Association, it's my privilege to extend a warm welcome to Honorable Justice Sri P.S. Narasimha Garu, Judge of the Supreme Court of India, Honorable Chief Justice Sri Apresh Kumar Singh Garu, esteemed Honorable Judges, Learned Advocate General S. Sudarshan Reddy Garu, Chairman Bar Council of Telangana A. Narasimha Reddy Garu, Additional Solicitor General B. Narasimha Sharma Garu, and Additional Advocate General Muhammad Imran Khan Garu, Additional Advocate General Tera Rajnikant Reddy Garu, Deputy Solicitor General of India B. Bhujangarao Garu, Vice Chairman Bar Council of Telangana K. Srinivas Garu, members of the Bar Council, Member of Bar Council India P. Vishwadhan Reddy Garu, Public Prosecutor Sri Palle Nageshwara Garu, Senior Advocates, respected members of the Bar, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Telangana High Court Advocate Association, I deem it is a privilege to stand before this august gathering and to heartily welcome to all on occasion of visiting the Honorable Sri Justice P.S. Narasimha Garu, Judge Supreme Court of India, to our Advocate Association. Now I request our President A. Jagan Garu, Telangana High Court Advocate Association, kindly place on the chair and gas. Now I request Honorable Chief Justice Sri Apresh Kumar Singh Garu to kindly grace the chair and the dais. Now I request our executive member Naresh Kaleru to do the honor and present the bouquet to Honorable Justice Sri Apresh Kumar Singh Garu. Now I request
Sir.
Honorable Justice Sri P.S. Narasimha Garu to kindly grace the chair and the dais. Now I request President Jagan Garu to do the honor and present the bouquet to Honorable Justice Sri P.S. Narasimha Garu. Now I request our Vice President G. Rajesh Reddy Garu, Telangana High Court Advocate Association, please take the chair. Now I request our Secretary Sri Indrasen Reddy Garu, please kindly grace chair on the dais. హైదరాబాద్ గడ్డపై పుట్టిన న్యాయదీపం తెలంగాణ తీరంతో వెలిగే రాజ్యాంగ రూపం బెంచ్పై కూర్చొని ధర్మాన్ని పలికిన స్వరం సుప్రీంకోర్టు శోభనిచ్చిన శాశ్వత గుణం అధికారానికి హద్దులు గుర్తు చేసే తీర్పు ప్రజాహితమే పరమాత్మ స్వచ్ఛంద రూపు ప్రజాస్వామ్య పునాదులను బలపరిచే మాట ఎన్నిక పవిత్రం నిలిచిన ధర్మ పాట చట్టం అక్షరం కాదు జీవించే ఆత్మని తీర్పులో చూపించిన రాజ్యాంగ తత్వాన్ని హక్కుల రక్షణలో కనబడే మానవ దృష్టి న్యాయానికి ఇచ్చిన సమకాలీన స్పష్టత నేటి కాలపు సవాళ్లకు సరైన సమాధానం తాజా తీర్పులో కనిపించే న్యాయ సముద్ర ప్రమాణం కాలం మారిన ధర్మ విశ్వాసం జస్టిస్ నరసింహ గారు న్యాయానికి ఇచ్చిన స్థానం
Good evening, respected members. Justice P.S. Narasimha Garu, Judge Supreme Court of India, the Honorable Chief Justice Sri Apresh Kumar Singh Garu, esteemed Honorable Judges, Learned Advocate General A. Sudarshan Reddy Garu, Chairman Bar Council of Telangana A. Narasimha Reddy Garu, Learned Additional Advocate General Muhammad Imran Khan Garu, and Tera Rajnikant Garu, Additional Solicitor of India B. Narasimha Sharma Garu, Deputy Solicitor of India N. Bhujangarao Garu, Vice Chairman Bar Council of India, Vice Chairman Bar Council of Telangana, K. Supreme Court Garu, Member Bar Council of India, P. Vishnuvardan Garu, Public Prosecutor, Pali Nageshwara Garu, learned designated senior advocates, members of the bar, and all other present here, with due respect, ladies and gentlemen. I am indeed privileged to have present task of welcoming to Honorable Justice P.S. Narasimha Garu, Judge Supreme Court of India, on behalf of the Telangana High Court Advocate Association and other members of the legal fraternity. Honorable Justice P.S. Narasimha Garu was born on 3rd May 1963 to Sri Satyavati and late Sri Justice Sri Udan Ramaya in Hyderabad. Graduated with a triple major in economics, political science, and public administration from prestigious Nizam College. As he pursued law at Campus Law Center, Delhi University in 1988, enrolled and as an advocate in the same year and practiced before the High Court and Civil Courts and tribunals in the Hyderabad and shifted counsel practice to the Supreme Court. He appeared in a large number of the cases, including the constitutional bench matters before the Supreme Court. During his time, he was appointed the Commission Council for the Justice Chinapalli Commission. He was a member of the Supreme Court Legal Aid Committee. He was designated as a senior advocate by a full court of the Supreme Court of India in the year 2008. As senior advocate, he has appeared in many public law cases and involving constitutional and administrative and economic issues. He specialized in the law relating to the telecom, competition and electricity and other regulatory jurisdictions. He was the amicus curiae for the Paris bench and other cases concerning judicial appointments, fast track, courts and tribunal laws. He was appointed as the Additional Solicitor General of India in 2014. During the time, he assisted the court as a law officer and served landmark and article landmark cases, including NJIC cases before the Constitutional Bench. He was part of the Indian Supreme Court delegation to the Canadian Supreme Court, where he has represented the paper on exploitation of the environment. He had a rare opportunity of leading the Indian team and represented India before the international tribunals for law of peace in Hamburg, Germany. He also represented India before the Permanent Court of Arbitration in the University of Arbitration. He was a part of the governing body of the National Law Services Authority of India and closely associated with the mediation and conciliation projects committee of the Supreme Court of India. As a law officer, he was an instrument in constituting a beginning part of the high-powered committees suggesting the sweeping changes in the Arbitration Act and proposing a mechanism for institutional arbitration. He has closely associated with the making of a law on mediation. He was a member of the committee relating to the restriction of the appellate tribunals and reviewed legal regime consent. And he also being a member of the Investor Education and Protection Funds Authority. Supreme Court appointed him as a mediator in the BCCA case, and he could successfully mediate between the members and boards for the holding elections and constitution of the elective body. He had been on the executive council of the many national law universities and other education institutions. Lordship was elevated as a judge of Supreme Court of India directly from the bar on 30th August 2021. Now I request on behalf of my Advocate Association, Your Lordship, our honorable judges and staff from Telangana High Court to the other High Courts. I may request from the taking this advantage to repatriate them to the Telangana High Court, the Honorable Justice Abhishek Reddy Garu, D. Amarnath Gaur Garu, and M. Sudhir Kumar Garu, and Kasochi Surendra Garu, and M. Lakshman Garu, and all other members who are transferred from Telangana High Court, they should be released immediately. And whereas other high courts have got the benefit, and I am taking this advantage, I am taking this stage and requesting your lordship to you good at this and to see that there should be repatriate and transfer to the Telangana High Court. And another thing my request is there should be a elevation from the and also taking into consideration of social justice and as well as the only Telangana origin people should be elevated to the Telangana High Court. Thank you, sir. And once again, I extend my sincere thanks to the Honorable Justice P.S. Narasimha, Judge Supreme Court of India, for graciously accepting our invitation and addressing the now when I spoke to his lordship and his personal secretary, his lordship was within 20 minutes confirmed the visiting our association. Thank you, sir. I have not seen in my life as an advocate and as a husband. Judges are confirming within 15 minutes. Thank you. I'm very grateful to you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Now I request the Honorable Chief Justice may I please to address this gathering. Honorable Justice Narasimha, my esteemed sister and brother judges, President and other office bearers of the Advocates Association, senior members and younger members of the bar, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today is not the day when I should come in between the address of Justice Narasimha, the son of the soil, who has come to grace this occasion. It is his graciousness and kindness that his lordship has agreed to come and interact with the judges also, and also with the members of the bar. We are blessed to have him here today. Therefore, I won't come in between his lordship's address. We are all eagerly waiting to hear him. Thank you. Now I request all the members, executive committee members, to felicitate the Honorable Justice P.S. Narasimha. I request the Honorable Chief Justice and as well as the Justice P.S. Narasimha, please unmute our calendar of the Telangana High Court application. The same was made with collaboration with ICFA University and other university. I request the Honorable Judges, please release the calendar.
ఒకసారి క్యాలెండర్
All the members are waiting for his worship's lecture. Now I request Justice P.S. Narasimha to address the gathering and how to make a line for the our advocates in respect, in what respect. I request the P.S. Narasimha to address this gathering.
Maybe on behalf of your association, I should be inviting the Honorable Chief Justice, also Justice Santoshi and Justice Masud Bhattacharya, and other judges of this court, the Advocate General, the Additional Solicitor General, the Prosecutor, Vice Chancellor, my friend Sheshagir from Supreme Court Bar Association, and all my dear former colleagues at the bar. It's like a brother who has gone away far distance and comes back after a long time. We would want to share, and I would want to share with all of you what had happened all these years, how time passed, and what are the stories that I can share with all of you. I'm here standing before you to share a couple of things that have happened in between, which have actually affected the profession. They may perhaps be disruptive, but we will definitely take advantage of that. Before that, I thank the President of the Bar and Mr. Rajeshwar Reddy. I have to mention their names. Mr. Khaja, Mr. Indrasena Reddy, Anirudh, Papaya, Ramu, Ashok Kumar Reddy, Hanmantrao Garu, and importantly, Jayashri, Lavanya, and Anjana, and Sirisha, and Prakash, and the youngest of the member, perhaps we may call him Allari Naresh. Thank you very much for having me here. Three things which I want to discuss with you are things which are going to affect our lives. These relate to the profession, the first one, most important. The second relates to the nature of the remedies that we have and how they have opened up in years and how they have performed. The third obviously relates to the nature of practice. And finally, I will also touch upon what's going to happen with the advent of AI. After I came here, I had gone to the Senior Advocates Association room, also to the library. I have already addressed all. Virtually exhausted myself about the ideas that I will share with you. But one very crucial thing, perhaps two, which even if I had said, I would restate them. We have always been talking about independence of judiciary. That's been part of our vocabulary from the very beginning. For more than 3 decades, I was a lawyer, and now a substantial time I have been a judge. and realized something which is, if not more, equal importance is independence of the profession. We don't really talk about it much. We talk about independence of the mission. And I'm emphasizing this because of my experience. As lawyers, everybody says that we are part of the same vehicle, the two wheels of the vehicle, judiciary and advocacy. Both of them go together. These are all being said, there's no doubt about it. Both are participants in finding out what the truth is. No doubt about that. For independence, it is necessary for lawyers also to be. But what's really happening is the ground in which lawyers have been practicing has changed substantially. The clientele which were earlier existing when all of us used to practice has drastically changed. I think many of you will agree with me. The clients today are very well informed. Not only that they are really informed, they have high expectations. They are very demanding. They have a clarity about the result that they want. There are also another set of lawyers which you are going to deal with, which are rich and powerful. There are yet another set of lawyers who are law officers of corporations. Also clients who are perhaps the government itself is a client. The demands and expectations have enormously changed. So the nature of practice has also necessarily changed. The independence of a lawyer, to the extent that he was at an earlier point of time, where his clients substantially were either coming from villages or even the company, they would just leave it to the lawyer. The competition coupled with the change in the power equation of the lawyer and the client has substantially modified and brought about enormous pressures on lawyers. You have to match with the expectations in the context of highly competitive atmosphere. How do we deal with it? It's a very big challenge which the courts have not faced, but all of you are facing it. Nobody has identified. But the importance of this is you are the first guardrail for protection of independence of judiciary. The first compromise occurs at the hands of the lawyer. Therefore, it is very, very important that independence of advocacy, independence of lawyers is maintained. How are we managing this? How have we talked about the pressures that have come on to us? We have also, you are also aware of the coziness that you might find in a powerful client with the powers that be. You will still need to handle. Are we succumbing? Or are we standing up and say that far and no further? I can't do anything more than that. Is that power vested in us? Are we exercising that power? That's the real question and that's the real challenge. There are, I think, two ways in which we deal with this. The first relates to the knowledge that you have as lawyers. How updated are you? How well versed are you? If the clients themselves are updated, then you must be 2 steps ahead of them. So your knowledge base must therefore increase manifold and 4 steps ahead of what they can imagine. So that extra effort as lawyers is on your shoulders. You have to increase your profile of knowledge. You have to be thorough to the extent of any issue which is subject of any case that may be taken up by you. Apart from very, very important facet is trust factor. That trust that you inculcate in a client, nothing can replace. And you can't duplicate a trust, nor can you posture a trust by the way you act with him or her. Trust is something inherent. Honesty is inherent. That's a quality that you must develop in you so that there is no need for you to act or convey to him that he can trust you. There is no primary there. Trust is the most important factor. Even if one is not very well versed in the subject, a client will be inclined to be with you provided he implicitly trusts you. Trust is a very, very important factor. It is the quality of your character, your personality. The third factor is efficiency. How well are you, how quickly are you delivering your goods to the clients? Even if you are trustworthy, they might like you, they might trust you. After some time, you will say, after all, we want some kind of individual goods. So therefore, efficiency, your knowledge system, and your trust are completely and totally what you can develop for yourself. It's all completely individual based. So, what West has taught us is everything we create a binary. You will say, చాలా మంచి లాయర్ అండి బ్రహ్మాండంగా ఆర్గ్యూ చేస్తాడు చాలా మంచి లాయర్ బట్ మనిషి always happens. Chief, I explain it to you. This is what West has brought about in dividing and creating a binary in everything. He's a great lawyer, sir, but as a person, we are not concerned about it. Individual is a person, is a person. How are we bothered about it? But as a lawyer, we discuss that binary that is created in every facet of life is identified even by Ambedkar, who said that after the end of the Constitution, I keep saying this a number of times, that we are the best of the Constitution, but it is of no avail to us. The persons managing the Constitution are not of good character. But sir, he said, if people of good character are there, we don't need the Constitution. So therefore, the most essential part of it is the character, and that the individual itself is responsible for. You see, there is a difference between an individual and an institution. They all of you have gathered at the instance of the institution, the president of which is individual and institution. To the extent of individual character, none else but we alone are responsible for it. But I told you these vulnerabilities of practice, about high profile clients, the pressures of competition, the pressures of a client knowing high profile people. If you have to assert yourself, sorry sir, I can't do anything more than this. And assert your individuality on the basis of a character. Also, there is a need for an institutional support for you. You are not the only one to take the battle. You have to have institutional support. That is the reason why you must have institutions such as the bar associations where take up the causes. And first and foremostly, there must be the forefront to protect the independence of the lawyer. Independence of the lawyer from anything. And this institution won't survive without the independence. So therefore, we have to have institutions, we have to have institutions, and both of them have to work in tandem, one supporting the other. Apart from the bar associations and the bar councils supporting, institutional support with respect to the first two facets which I have told you, those relating to building of knowledge. Strangely, we have never must take it up. And I'm here to support all of you. This time, perhaps for the first time, create Telangana Advocates Academy, something like that. To have it, fortunately, we're going to have a new network and have a permanent body there in auditorium and have the institution work for you as accreditation and continuing imparting of education. So all of you must be members of it, take part in it, upgrade yourself on that. I think in a period of about a month's time, the profile of an idea of the Bar Association, Academy, Telangana Academy for Lawyers, Law Academy as we may call it, Telangana Law Academy for the entire state. I'll be fortunate to contribute on behalf of for this academy. Experiment with it and we will replicate it in the rest of the country. Telangana Bar must take the lead and create this. All of you can participate in upgrade. This is the project of building institutions, individuals as well as institutions. The second important thing affecting the profession again is that from the time when we made the constitution, we thought this is the only method of arguing the adversarial litigation. After 75 years, we still have doubt about it. You look at the pendency of the cases, you look at the conclusions. We all know whether it has worked very well or not. Is that the only method of arguing alternatives? Then the question arises, are we talking about alternatives? This is a very serious issue. I'm talking about mediation. Is mediation alternative? I think the time has come when we think that mediation is like another method of resolution. We are not bothered what the judgment is, but as long as both warring parties sit together, reconcile, and resolve the problems, matter ends there. Perhaps this is a better way. This is what has happened last week when we were all the Chief Justice. When it was resolved by the Bar Council that mediation should be the most important method of resolution as against adversarial litigation. These statements are all fine, but how far have we come about mediation success? Are we prepared for that? To what extent we have equipped ourselves? Have lawyers equipped themselves? This will not happen unless we again institutionalize. Today we have belief in mediation that it will be substantial, I should say. There are still those who would say that what will happen about mediation and it completely replace it. The question is not about whether it will replace or not. The question is about whether the disputes can be resolved or not. That's what clients want to do. And that conviction, if it is substantial, then we have institutionalized. So we have institutionalized conviction by declaring that this will be the mode of resolution. And then there is an institutional recognition today for mediation, as we have the Mediation Act in place. But having institutionalized mediation related to human resources, how well are we equipped? I mean that you have to train yourselves, upgrade yourself. The challenge is making mediation as a specialized subject. and specialization. The third thing which I wanted to share with you, because you are the first at the end of the day, and I've been talking since morning, and you have working day tomorrow, is the advent of AI. Every one of you must be having relatives in abroad, in US. Each one of them is software engineers. All of them doing very well in software and AI. What AI does, what it's going to do is phenomenal. It's going to change the entire profile. So I think as wise from Hyderabad, you must take the lead, understand what it means, know what are the limitations of artificial intelligence, see how to use it, how important data is, and how not to give entirety of data without the necessary safeguards. These are things which you must learn, because if you don't learn, the artificial intelligence has the capability of making us redundant. Redundant because artificial intelligence replaces thinking. It doesn't replace facilities or the usages. It replaces thinking. So, to what extent you would use it, with what limitations is a very, very important thing. These are the things I have brought to you from Delhi and other places that I have gone. And happy thing is that wherever I have gone, and I see an excellent judicial academy, or excellent high court, excellent bar association, having given facilities of a gym for a lawyer. Because in a spare time, this is a spare time, most of our quality time we spend in the courts. So to improve your health, very, very important to have all those facilities. Whenever I see, I think, why can't we replicate them for our high court? I think Honorable Chief Justice has also been looking into it. He's following up about the construction that's happening. Advocate General has also been very, very proactive about it. And we all must be thankful to both of them. And as early and as quickly as possible, I wish that we move to the new premises and have a great day, fully ventilated halls. And no, I had a dream. I mentioned about it last time. I said we should aim big, and as soon as a lawyer gets himself enrolled, you should have the room. The bar council must give him a key of the room and say that is the room where you can start your practice. That is how it should be. That is how our infrastructure should be. We have all the facilities for excellent performance. We should have all the support from the president of the bar association as well as the bar councils, protecting you for standing on the basis of good character. That's the most important. Thank you very much. I'm here all the time, and we want along with the bar and our bar council. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable suggestion, valuable message. Sir, just 2 minutes. I want 5 advocates from the state, Mr. Lakshmi Narayana, ACP, I P. Vishnuvardan Reddy. Now I request our secretary to address the vote of thanks.
On behalf of esteemed Telangana High Court Advocates Association, I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose your thanks. We express our profound gratitude to the Honorable Mr. Justice P.S. Narasimha, Judge, Supreme Court of India, and Vice Chancellor of India, International University of Legal Education and Research, Goa, for graciously visiting our association. Lordship, your gracious visit to the association today is not only an honor, but also a moment of immense pride for the entire legal fraternity. Your Lordship's honest presence has greatly enriched this occasion. We are particularly grateful for the meaningful interaction the Lordship had with the young advocates and members of the Bar Association. Your insightful words, vast experience, and valuable guidance have been a great source of inspiration, encouragement, and motivation, especially to the young members of the Bar. Such interactions leave a lasting impact and strengthen the bond between the bench and bar. We sincerely thank you, Lordship, for sparing valuable time from your busy schedule and for extending your constant support and encouragement to the legal fraternity. We are equally honored and thankful to the Honorable Chief Justice for sparing his valuable time to be with us today and accepting our invitation and this occasion. I convey our sincere thanks to the Honorable Judges of the High Court for the state of Telangana for accepting our invitation and placing this occasion. On behalf of the association, once again we convey our heartfelt thanks to the Honorable Justice P.S. Narasimha, Judge, Supreme Court of India, and wish your Lordship good health and continued success in all endeavors. I extend my sincere thanks to the Learned Advocate General Sri S. Reddy Garu, Additional Advocate General Sri Reddy Garu, and Mumra Khan Garu, Learned Advocate, Additional Solicitor General of India, Sri Narasimha Sharma Garu, Deputy Solicitor General of India, Sri Bhujanga Garu, the Learned Public Prosecutor Sri Kalyana Garu, and the Learned Additional Public Prosecutors for their gracious presence. I also thank the Chairman Sri Narasimha Reddy Garu, Bar Council of Telangana, Vice Chairman Sri K. Surya Garu, Sri Vishwanath Reddy Garu, Member Bar Council of India, and the entire legal fraternity for attending and making this occasion a grand success. Thank you one and all for gracing this event with your esteemed presence. Thank you one and all. I request honorable judges